Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. Sir Abdul Sattar Khan. 10th English March 2025 solved exam paper question answer. Let's begin. Question number 1A, section 1, language study 10 marks 2 as directed. Complete the following words by using correct letters. इसमें से एक मिसिंग लेटर है, जैसे कि पहला है ब्रेव, उसमें ए मिसिंग था, दूसरा है टीच, तीसरा है बॉक्सर और चौथा है फेथ. सेकेंड है पुट द फॉलोइंग वर्ड्स इन अल्फ़ाबेटिकल ऑर्डर. अल्फ़ाबेटिकल ऑर्डर में लगाना है, यानी पहला है ए से अट्रैक्टिव, बी से बोनफायर, ओ से ऑप्टिमिस्टिक और आर से रूमर. सेकंड है पी ए से पैटर, पी ई से पीपल, पी ओ से पॉकेट और पी ओ टी डबल टी ई आर वाटर. थर्ड है पंक्चुएट द फॉलोइंग सेंटेंस. द बर्ड रिप्लाइड आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सटिंग्विश द फायर. हाउस डैड सेड नथू. Make 4 words, minimum of 3 letters using letters rain, water. The bird replied, I am going to extinguish fire. Second, a house dad said, Nathu. पहला है rain, उसके बाद water, rat, train, noun बनाना था. Write the related words as shown in the example. Garden, beautiful garden, big garden, small garden, rose garden, flower garden, central garden. Complete the word chain of noun. Add 4 words each beginning with last letter of the previous word. Tiger, tiger, rain, rain, net, net, table, table, eagle. Do as directed, attempt anyone. Make a meaningful sentence by using the phrase instead of. My sister went to the market instead of me. Add a clause to the following sentence to expand it meaningfully. My uncle found a baby who was crying. Second, add a prefix or suffix to make new words possible, impossible, appoint, appointment. Make a meaningful sentence using any one of the following words. Possible, everything is possible with hard work. Section 2, textual passage. Question number 2A, read the following passage and do the activities. 10 marks, write whether the following sentences are true or false. First, false. Second, true. Third, true. Fourth, true. Her name was Sulekha, but since her childhood, everyone had been calling her Bholi, the simpleton. She was the fourth daughter of Nambardar Ramlal. When she was 10 months old, she had fallen off the cot on her head, and perhaps it had damaged some parts of her brain. That was why she remained a backward child and came to be known as Bholi the simpleton. At birth, the child was very fair and pretty, but when she was 2 years old, she had an attack of smallpox. Only the eyes were saved, but the entire body was permanently disfigured by deep black pockmarks. Little Sulekha could not speak till she was 5, and when at last she learned to speak, she stammered. The other children often made fun of her and mimicked her. As a result, she talked very little. Ramlal had 7 children, 3 sons and 4 daughters, and the youngest of them was Bholi. It was a prosperous farmer's household, and there was plenty to eat and drink. All the children except Bholi were healthy and strong. A. To arrange the following sentences in the current order of occurrence. First, Bholi had fallen off the cot on her head. Second, some part of Bholi's brain was damaged. Third, Bholi had an attack of smallpox. Fourth, Bholi's entire body was permanently disfigured by deep black pock marks. A3. Write any 4 describing words from the passage. Backward child, deep black pock marks, little Sulekha, prosperous farmer. Do as directed. At birth, the child was fair and pretty. Rewrite the sentence using not only but also. At birth, the child was not only fair but also pretty. Second, little Sulekha could not speak till she was 5. Rewrite the sentence using unable to. Little Sulekha was unable to speak till she was 5. Personal response. Smallpox is a disease. Write any other 4 names of diseases Write two symptoms of any one of it: smallpox, diabetes, cancer, AIDS, dengue. Diabetes symptoms: feels very tired, lose weight. Read the following passage and do the activities. 10 marks. Complete the sentences. The book Swami and Friends is a good read for children of all ages. Second, the use of simple and short sentences add to the simplicity of the book. Third, it is also a known fact that the mischievous kids are the most sensitive and loving people of all. Fourth, R. K. Narayan is a literary genius. Swami and Friends is written in such a simple English it is hard to imagine that it is a work of such a literary genius like R. K. Narayan. The English used in the book is both plain and simple, without any troubling words for the kids. Also, the use of simple and short sentences adds to the simplicity of the book. It is mentioned in this description that the book is about a mischievous 10-year-old Indian boy, and some parents may be concerned about the influence this will have on their already mischievous children. But the book is as such that it encompasses the mischief of the kids in a view of the kid which is harmless and pure in its perspective. Also, amidst all the mischief and naughtiness, we actually find the Swami is a loving and tender kid who is actually very sensitive. It is also known fact that the mischievous kids are the most sensitive and loving people of all, and R. K. Narayan does a great job conveying that to all of us. So, in conclusion, it can be said that this book is a good read for children of all ages who may just enjoy a good read or may have want to improve their English skills. Complete the following web qualities of Swami: mischievous, naughty, sensitive, harmless, tender. Match the words in column A with their meaning in column B. Mischievous, naughty encompasses circle around, concerned, worried, kids, children. Do as directed. It is hard to imagine. It is not easy to imagine. Make it negative. R. K. Narayan does a great job conveying that to all of us. Choose the correct question tag. इसका आंसर है doesn't he. B5 personal response. Do you like reading books? Why? And yes, I do have a reading hobby. I read a lot. I read anything and everything that comes in my sight. I keep on reading books, storybooks, novels, biographies, magazines, newspapers, etc. Whenever I find time, I love and enjoy reading, especially during long vacation. Question number 3 का A है. Read the following stanza and do the activities. Choose the correct alternatives. First, the poet's father goes back early in the morning. Second, the poet asks for seeds of moonlight. Third, the whole village goes daily to work. Fourth, the poet wants to sow seeds on the sides of the path. O moon, give me moonlight, basketful or two basketful, with seeds of moonlight. From the city to my village on the sides of the path, I want to sow many small, small moons of light. The whole village goes to the city daily to work. It becomes dark on its way back as my village is quite far. The route is tough and full of snakes and scorpions. Neither bus nor cart plies. When my father returns home, I am asleep, and he goes back early in the morning while I am sleeping. Describe the route in the poem from the city to village. The road from the city to the village is dangerous because it is dark and full of snakes and scorpions. Write your own rhyming words for the following: light, moonlight, flies. Appreciation of the poem. Stopping by woods on a snowy evening. Whose woods these are? I think I know. His house is in the village, though he will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Appreciation of the poem. The title of the poem, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening. The poet of this poem is Robert Frost. Theme, central idea. The theme of the poem is that a traveler on horseback stops by a little forest on a winter evening. The little forest, in the speaker's own words, is lovely, dark, and deep. Though he is great, fascinated by the scene, the call of duty urges him to move on. He reminds himself that he must discharge his duties before it is too late. Rhyme scheme. The rhyme scheme of the first three stanzas is AABA. The final stanza has a uniform rhyme of AAAA. Figure of speech, inversion, alliteration. Fill in the blank. Question number 4. Power and force are typical of the Tandava. Third, Bharatanatyam was danced as a solo performance by Devdasis. Third, Tandava is associated with Shiva. Fourth, Bharatanatyam is the oldest and most popular dance form. What is a classical dance? A dance which is created or choreographed and performed according to the 10 tenets of the Natya Shastra is called a classical dance. The two broad aspects of classical dancing are the Tandava and the Lasya. Power and force are typical of the Tandava, grace and delicacy of the Lasya. Tandava is associated with Shiva and Lasya with Parvati. Dance which is pure in movement is called Nritta, and dance which is interpretative in nature is called Nritya. A dancer is in the classical tradition has to have years of training before he or she can begin to perform on the stage. What are the main school of classical dancing? Bharatanatyam, Kathakali, Manipuri, Kathak. Bharatanatyam is the oldest and the most popular dance form of India. Earlier it was known by various names, some called as Bharatam, some Natyam, some Desiattam and some Sudhir. The districts of Tanjore and Kanchipuram of Tamil Nadu were the focal points in the development of Bharatanatyam. It was danced as a solo performance by Devdasis, temple dancers on all auspicious occasions. Later, kings and rich people lent their patronage to it, and it started shedding its purely sacred character. Kathak, Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, Kathakali, Manipuri, main school of classical dance. Find antonyms of the following words from the passage: unknown, known, group, solo, poor, rich, narrow, broad. A4. Do as directed. Bharatanatyam is the most popular dance form of India. Change into positive degree. No other dance form of India is as popular as Bharatanatyam. Second, later kings and rich people lend their patronage to it. Later kings as well as rich people lend their patronage as well as. 4 benefits of dancing. Dancing increases our strength and flexibility. Dancing makes us stress-free. It improves our social connectivity. It improves our cardiovascular health. Summary है क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 का बी. Classical dance follow the tenets of the Natya Shastra. The Tandava associated with Shiva having power and force, typical, and Lasya associated with Parvati having typical grace and delicacy are two broad aspects of classical dancing. Bharatanatyam, Kathakali, Manipuri, Kathak are the main school of classical dancing. It is developed in Tanjore and Kanchipuram of Tamil Nadu. Bharatanatyam danced as a solo performance by Devdasis, but later it started shedding due to patronage of rich people and kings. Writing skill, letter writing. Imagine you are Deepika Pawar residing at Gandhinagar, Beed. Read the following advertisement. Now attempt any one of the following. Later, Youth Club Pune presents summer camp for teenagers activities. Contact the manager, Youth Club 110 MG Road, Pune. Duration 15th April to 15th May. Informal letter. Formal letter. Deepika Pawar, Gandhinagar, Beard, 405102, 10th April 2024. Dear friend, how are you? Yesterday I saw an advertisement at our school notice board about summer campus. Youth Club in Pune presents a summer camp. It is 1 month camp starting from 15th April to 15th May. There are a lot of activities included such as swimming and horse riding, yoga and Zumba dance, trekking, fun games, water sports, etc. I think it is a great opportunity to spend our summer vacation together. I have also invited few of my friends. Also there is concession on fees for groups for each person. Fees is rupees 1000. For further details, you can contact the manager of the youth club. Thank you for taking the time to read this letter. I look forward to having your company. Your friend Deepika. Dialogue writing. Prepare a dialogue from the jumbled sentences. इसका फर्स्ट है, Do you study every day? Yes, of course. How do you plan your study? I wake up at 5 a.m. in the morning and study. Complete the dialogue. Aniket, do you like pet animals? Yes, I like pet animals. Aniket, why do you like pet animals? Mahesh, because they are very friendly and calm in nature. कन्वर्जेशन है राम और श्याम के बीच में. गुड मॉर्निंग, हाउ आर यू? श्याम, आई एम फाइन. आई एम वेरी ग्लैड टू नो डैट you are very much interested in planting more trees. Ram, yes, I have started planting trees around our houses and I always take part in tree plantation programs. Shyam, could you please explain a little about why tree plantation is that important? Ram, yes, of course, trees are the most important elements of our environment. It supplies oxygen, receives and also food. Shyam, I am agree with you, but I see something more than oxygenated food. Ram, yes, fuel, medicine, furniture are also another thing we get from trees, and that's why tree plantation is important. Shyam, yes, thank you for sharing your views about tree plantation. Speech writing. Write a speech on the role of vegetables for better living. Use following points. Question number 6a. Information transfer, non-verbal to verbal. Read the information given in the following tree diagram and write 3 short paragraphs on. Give a suitable title to your write-up. Means of transportation: land, road, rail, water, cheap, air, costly. Verbal to non-verbal. Read the following paragraph and complete the given table. Ramesh and Radha are siblings. Both are school-going children. Ramesh is 16 years old and studies in class 10th. He is a good student. He likes maths very much and spends at least 3 hours daily on it. He watches movies and reads books in his leisure time. He likes to eat fast food, though he is aware of disadvantages of fast food. He wants to be an engineer and he is working hard to be one. Radha is a sincere girl. She is 13 and studies in class 7. Her favorite subject is science. She is fond of gardening and swimming too much. Most of the time she helps her mother in cooking as she likes homemade food. She wants to become a doctor in order to help poor and needy people. Title: The Best Siblings. Points: Ramesh, Radha, age 16, 13, class 10th, 7th. Favorite subject: math, science. Hobbies: watching movies and reading books, gardening and swimming. Likes fast food, homemade food. Goal in life: to be an engineer, doctor. Expand the theme. News report: 5 died in road accident. Headline, deadline, intro, short continuing paragraph. 5 died in road accident by staff reporter. Koregaon, 20th February. 5 people died on the spot in the car-truck collision last night on Satara Pandharpur highway near Koregaon. The car was going to Solapur, included 4 people in it. It had taken a middle speed, but suddenly a loaded truck came fast and collided with the car. Its collision with the car was so thrilling that 4 killed on the spot and also the truck driver got injured. The truck driver also died during treatment in the hospital. Number of accidents on such highway and increasing day by day. Government should take care of these incidents and starts certain regulations to minimize such accidents. Develop a story with the help of the following beginning. Give a suitable title to your story. Once a schoolboy was returning from his school, walking along the railway line, and he noticed. Section 6. Question number 7. Translation. Translate the following words into your medium of instruction. General, arm, arrival, आमद, beggar, भिखारी, honor, वखार, paradise, जन्नत, movement, हरकत. Translate the following sentences into your medium of instruction. Plant more trees in the garden. Everyone should take care of trees. Don't pluck flowers. Save trees, save life. पहला है बाग में ज़्यादा पौधे लगाएं. दूसरा, हर किसी को पौधों की निगहदाश्त करना चाहिए. तीसरा, फूल मत तोड़ो. चौथा, दरख्त बचाओ, ज़िंदगी बचाओ. Translate the following idioms, proverbs into your medium of instruction. Action speaks louder than words. अमल अल्फाज से बेहतर बयान करते हैं. Might is right. जिसकी लाठी उसकी भैंस. उम्मीद है आपको हमारा वीडियो पसंद आया होगा. अगले वीडियो में दोबारा मुलाकात होगी. खुदा हाफिज़.